Hello, Sagittarius, it's Lisa. Here is your mid-month check-in. This is for February 2023. It is a general reading. If you would like a personal reading with me, all my information is below in the description box. Okay, so let's see what the rest of the month holds for you, Sagittarius. Okay, so the overall message for the rest of the month, nice, is the 10 of Pentacles. That's big money coming in. It can be a bonus. It can be happiness, fulfillment, success. But it is also the card of inheritance, the card of a lottery win. So you might want to be doing that, going and buying a ticket. So let's see what the challenge is that you face this month or the rest of this month. The world, interesting. So the world is attaining everything that you wanted, right? So with it being a challenge, that's interesting. You know, a lot of times we get what we want, but it doesn't fulfill us. So with it being a challenge, that may be what they talk about. Well, we'll get more clarity on that. So it's almost one of those feelings of be careful what you wish for. Okay, and so what you don't expect to see coming is the Hermit, which is overthinking, overanalyzing. It is hermiting away. And then where they want you to focus is the Fool. Okay, so let's get some clarification because this is interesting, Sagittarius. So big money, big card, happiness, fulfillment, success. This is like, woohoo. So contentment, all those good things. So that's what they're talking about. I do get a feeling around it. It's kind of like things coming together, almost like a feeling of be careful what you wish for. And when you start to get everything, it's kind of like, oh my God, this is a lot. So let's just see. So this is just about, you know, gathering information, figuring things out, working hard will lead you to success within this. So it's almost like, you know, your success is coming in or things coming in and then kind of figuring out how do I deal with all of this. More clarification on that. So you've, you know, planted the seed to the success. You did the work. You did what you wanted to do in order to attain this. You got it. You could have bought the lottery ticket, whatever it is. Now it's just kind of, again, this feeling of having to work through like how to kind of sort it all out, how to kind of sort your life out with it. Let's see, more clarification on this. This is saying that everything happens for a reason, happens when it's supposed to happen and how it's supposed to happen. It is the card of karma as well. So with that said, it's about, as you're sorting this out, just remember karma. You know, you have to be careful if you have all this success that, you know, you didn't get it by burning people, by stepping over people. Make sure that you are looking at the big picture. Yeah, it's about karma and you creating karma with people. And it's really about, you know, paying attention to that because, as they say, karma is a bitch and it will get you one way or another. So you may have all this money and this success and hopefully you attained it in the right way. But watch what you do with it. Because it feels very much like a warning, and karma will get you, you know, in ways that will hurt you the most, right? So it's because, like, you know, someone who, you know, is burned by someone else will be like, oh, I want to see karma get them, and they expect something big to happen. Sometimes it's small little things that just annoy people that is you know, that builds up, that like things just not flowing in your life or whatever it is that's going to really hurt you the most. That's how karma works. It doesn't have to be some big sweeping, your life falls apart, you know, it can be all these little kind of things, but they just feel it's very strong about karma and watching karma and what you do with this and how this plays out. Yeah, creating karma. You're creating karma. Okay, and the card that goes over it is, again, it's interesting because this is about giving, right? So, and it is the card of charity. It is this sense that you get this money, or you have this money, this success that you feel is a success, and it's about what you do with it, or the karma you create with it. And remember that taking throws you off a balance, right? And it's, you know, you have to give. It's like you have to pay this karma or whatever it is. It's interesting. And this is general, so it may not relate to all of you, so leave it if it doesn't, but it just really feels strong. Like, just be careful if you have successes, that you give it back to the world, that you, you know, that's what happens a lot of times when people have huge success or they attain a lot of money, is that we have to remember to share it, to put it back out into the world, to attain it properly, right? Kind of thing. Like if you work hard at it and all that kind of stuff. But it's still, even if you work hard at it, it is about charity, giving, and not just continuing to take. That's what it feels like. It's interesting. Okay, so the challenge, again, is interesting for you, Sagittarius. It is the world. So the challenge is getting everything that you want it. So you have all of this stuff, but you may not have the fulfillment. You may think you do. You're creating karma. So, you know, it's one of these things where you've got all of the stuff. You're attaining it all. Just remember to give. So let's see, get some clarity on this. I just find this is so interesting. Again, it's general, so just remember. It just feels very much like, remember, as you get successful or as you attain the successes that you have in your life, to share and to help others, and yeah, not just like, it's about help. Remember to help others. So clarity on this. This is about you shining, right? And it's about being this person that shines, almost like a leader. And with that comes certain responsibilities. Again, there's this feeling of karma, and like almost like the world doesn't rotate around you. You can shine, you can be the person you want to be, but with that comes responsibility. And you know, it's very much like, just make sure you're shining and you're giving, and you're not creating bad karma, which is interesting. This is about you know, hard work paying off and all of that kind of stuff, but it does feel like it's a male energy that's around this, like attaining this world, like this male energy that has something to do with the karma. So yeah, it's almost like creating karma with this male energy. So I would watch that. It doesn't have to be a male, you know, in tarot, it was male at one point years ago. So it could be someone of authority or someone you're connected to. You'll know who it is if this connects to you. This is about focusing on the negative. And so the challenge is kind of looking at the situation and kind of saying, okay, well, I don't want to focus on the negative with this. And I need to move forward, and I need to kind of fix this karma and move in the right direction. And let's get one more card. It is about celebrations as well. It does feel like celebrating life, celebrating the successes, and allowing others to celebrate with you rather than it just being all you. So yeah, interesting. Very cool. What you don't see coming is the Hermit, which is it's about thinking about the situation. It kind of, overthinking, overanalyzing. If you have a thought, it's about thinking and doing. So if you feel like, okay, you know what, I've got all this, I need to kind of fix this karma, I need to kind of do something. It's about not overthinking it. It's about doing it. So, just kind of going for it and going, you know what? Yeah, I need to, no matter what the situation was, I need to give and I need to fix this. And doing it. Okay, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't mean you will do it. But if you don't, it'll carry on and you've created this karma. So we want to kind of move forward, and they're telling you to move forward and fix it. So we'll see. So the Hermit, clarification, it is about things moving forward. So they're telling you to do it fast, right? So don't overthink it. Just go for it. Just do it. Then it's basically, you can exhale and things will move forward. You've come through, all this thought process, and now it's things moving forward. It's such an interesting reading. This is about setting goals and doing it. So going, okay, you know what? I'm going to go for it. I'm going to do this. I'm going to set new goals, and it feels very much about fulfillment, but not like material gain fulfillment. It feels very much like self-fulfillment, relationships and things like that. And the last card is the Hermit. Don't overthink it. Just do it. It's interesting. Very interesting, Sagittarius. I don't know what's going on, but it sounds good. It's just, what do you do with that then, right? And how did this all happen? But once you get it, then what do you do with it? Okay, so then they're telling you to focus on going for it. Come out of your comfort zone and just do it, which is sort of what they're saying. Stop thinking about it and just go for it. And I think the reason that this is kind of shocking to you is I don't think you knew that it was going to bug you, or that it's almost like you thought, oh, I'm going to have it all. I'm going to do this, this, and this. And, and all of this is going to be awesome. And then you go, oh, wait a minute. I'm missing this certain thing, or maybe I stepped on some toes, or maybe I did certain things. And so it's almost like you didn't expect it to bother you, but now it does, or you expect it to be more fulfilled and you're not. And so they're saying, don't overthink it. Go towards what's going to make you fulfilled and go for it. Come out of your comfort zone and go for it. So they're saying that you've planted the seeds to your success. You did the work. You accomplished what you were going to accomplish, or you're moving in that direction. And now it's just kind of changing things up. So you can, even if you create a karma, you can fix it and you can move towards it, or, change it up. This is about listening to your gut. Again, they're saying just move forward, listen to your gut, let go of the past and move into the future. This is about acceptance and a new perspective. It's like the battle's over, it happened, but now you have a new perspective. Now what are you going to do about it? And how are you going to change things up? And then you let go of some things, you sacrifice some things. It almost feels like paying that karma, and then you have a whole new beginning and a whole new perspective on things. So it's a really interesting reading, Sagittarius. It feels like, we attain our successes, we do things as you're moving forward. Just remember that it's you know, it's about the universe and creating a flow with the universe, giving. If you're super successful, whether that's materially or even like with knowledge, with that knowledge comes certain responsibilities. And with, you know, big success, the same thing. It's about paying it forward. I guess this is all about paying it forward. How did you get this? Now you have to pay it forward. You need to not overthink it, and you need to go for it. And really, even if you hadn't done it in the past, you need to do it now, and you need to kind of change things up and get the fulfillment that's kind of, I don't want to say missing, because I don't necessarily know if it's missing fulfillment, but it's kind of like, oh, I thought that attaining all this material stuff is going to make me happy, or attaining, like, even if it's weight and fitness, I thought getting to this weight, I'd be happy, or whatever it is. So it's like, oh, okay, wait, no. And now I have to kind of adjust things and go and find the joy and happiness and fix the things not fix them, but find the things that I'm missing, and then really kind of go for it. So really cool, Sagittarius. Thanks so much for watching, liking, sharing, and subscribing my videos. If you want to be entered into a draw to win a full reading with me, you can just subscribe and leave a comment on one of the videos, and I will enter you into the draw, which I'll draw at the end of this month, and I will let the lucky winner know as soon as I draw the name. Thanks very much, and I will talk to you soon.
One day, or day one, you decide.